Anyone else tired of the double standards? I know I am. When will it stop? Sick to death, sick to death of these ultra-rich celebrities pretending to understand the struggles of us normal people. They don't even notice when money comes out of their account. But for us, $100 goes a long way. We got Oprah and The Rock asking struggling Americans to donate to Hawaii. When combining net worth equals over 4 billion, that's enough to foot the whole bill and buy the state. Jimmy Kimmel used to host a show about grabbing women's genitals and making sexual remarks. Now he's a vocal feminist, sure bud. Eminem used to bash gays and rap about murdering his mom. Now he's a gay ally and doesn't want Trump supporters listening to his songs. Leonardo DiCaprio is Hollywood's climate poster child, but flies back and forth between continents on his private jet and hosting parties on his yachts. We got Robert De Niro and Mark Hamill making public threats against the president, but then in the same breath asking for peace and unity. How can we unify when you refuse to accept people who disagree? Emma Watson is an icon for women, advocating for women's rights and equality, yet bashes women who embrace their sexuality and act feminine. Shut up, bitch. Dear Hollywood, stop lecturing us about our lifestyle. Yours is just as bad. You'll never understand what it's like to be one of us. You never have to worry about money. You have everything you could ever want. Why are you complaining? Time to shut up. Gal Gadot, the worst Jew in Hollywood, bad actress, bad person. Says she stands for Israel but supports people who stand for Palestine. Why do they lecture us about things they know nothing about? Why do they pretend to be offended when nothing's wrong? Why do they pretend to care about things when they really don't? Kim K told women to get off their asses and work when she's never worked a real job a day in her life. So how could she possibly understand the struggles of everyday people? They constantly bash capitalism, but yet they directly benefit from it. Almost like they forgot that it's what made them rich. They oppose building a wall on the border, but they live in houses with gates and armed security. What's the difference? J.K. Rowling advocated taking in refugees, but not a single one was found in her multiple mansions with her 20+ spare bedrooms. Dear Hollywood, stop lecturing us about our lifestyle. Yours is just as bad. You'll never understand what it's like to be one of us. You never have to worry about money. You have everything you could ever want. Why are you complaining? Time to shut up. Ricky Gervais said it best. You know nothing about the real world. He was right when he said they call their agents if terrorists started a streaming service. These people are so out of touch with reality, it's almost hard to believe. They bashed and hated on Sydney Sweeney because of her jeans ad. The real issue is that they used an attractive white woman instead of an ugly fat one. Facts. They cancel anyone who disagrees politically or made certain jokes years ago, when they used to make those same jokes in comments advocating for climate change, trying to tell people to buy a Tesla as a people can't afford one. Remember when Stephen Colbert did that? Or when Jimmy Kimmel said to learn karate instead of buying a gun? As if a karate chop will stop a bullet. This ain't a movie, it's real life. Wake up and quit living in a fantasy world. call these pricks out on their bullshit. I wouldn't care if they canceled me. I don't care about my public image. I call out bullshit when I see it. No matter what side of the aisle it comes from, the left or the right, I stand for truth and that's a fact. Dear Hollywood, stop lecturing us about our lifestyle. Yours is just as bad. You'll never understand what it's like to be one of us. You never have to worry about money. You have everything you could ever want. Why you complaining? Time to shut up.